The Industrial Relations Act 1967 was a key piece of legislation in Malaysia that was designed to regulate labour relations, particularly focusing on the relationship between employers, employees and trade unions. The primary goal of the Act was to ensure industrial harmony, regulate industrial disputes, and provide a legal framework for the resolution of conflicts in the workplace. In the Section 4 of IR 1967 specifically deals with the recognition of trade unions. It outlines the procedure for the recognition of trade unions by employers and establish the criteria for a trade union to be recognized as the official representative of employees for purposes of collective bargaining. In essence, Section 4 ensures a formal process for trade unions to seek recognition as well as a mechanism to resolve disputes, also recognition in a fair and orderly manner.
So first of all, the specific freedoms provided by Section 4 for employees and employers in terms of trade union membership is the formation and membership of trade unions or employees' organizations. For employees, this freedom ensures that they can come together to form or join trade unions without fear of discrimination, retaliation or coercion. Trade unions allow employees to collectively negotiate terms of employment, address grievances, and secure improved working conditions which provide them with a collective voice in labor relations. Similarly, employees are granted the right to form or join employees' organizations. These organizations enable employers to unify their interests, participate in collective bargaining, and engage in policy advocacy to create favorable working and business environments. Both employees and employers are also protected from being forced into membership against their will, which is safeguarding their right to choose whether or not to associate with any union or organization. This provision fosters a balanced framework for labor relations by promoting voluntary and democratic participation in trade unions or employers' organizations. It also ensures that both employees and employers can actively and independently advocate for their rights and interests, contributing to fair and equitable workplace practices.
Moving on to the next point, employers and employees also have the right to manage their union. As we are aware, trade unions are established to improve the working conditions of the employee, to be the representative of either employers and employee, and last but not least, it is also to resolve any dispute that occur in the workplace. According to Section 4, Subsection 2 of Industrial Relations Act 1967, and this is interconnected with this point, it stated that no trade union of workmen and no trade union of employer shall interfere with each other in the establishment, functioning or administrations of the trade union. Okay, to understand further, let me explain about the meaning of managing the trade union. So, managing the trade union usually falls under the responsibility of the central authority. Some of the stipulated responsibility are planning, staffing, organizing, directing, and also controlling the organization. All of these are essential to ensure that the trade union are able to achieve their goals and objectives. Whether it is an employer or employee trade union, it is a must-have to create a clear and specific administrative plan for the trade union. So, focusing on the Section 4 of Industrial Relations Act 1967, it stated that all employers and employees have the right to manage the trade union. Keep in mind that this section also stated that they all have the right to form or to join a trade union. Therefore, looking at these 2 points, nobody should intervene with the employers or employees to conduct any action that are related to trade union, as it is not contravening with the law. Whether the employers and employees join the activity conducted by the trade union, participate or contribute in the administrations of the trade union. So both have the rights to get involved with the trade union, as trade union are created to protect the rights of each employers and also employee.
So we move to the right to be free from employers' control. So the first points are freedom to voice employee concern. Employees should have the right to express their concern, challenges or suggestions about the workplace openly and freely. This includes raising issues like unfair treatment, unsafe working conditions or problem with work policies. It is important that employees feel safe to speak up without fear of being punished or losing their job or facing other form of retaliation. When employees can voice their concern, it helps create a better work environment and foster trust between workers and employers. So, the second point are the influence on union leadership. For this point, employees are not allowed to interfere in the selection or operation of union leadership. Union leaders should be chosen by workers themselves, ensuring the union leader represent the employees' interests. And if employees try to control or influence union leadership, it can undermine the purpose of the union, which is to protect worker rights. This freedom ensures that union can act independently and advocate for fair treatment, also better working conditions and other workplace rights without being influenced by the employers.
In conclusion, the rights associated with trade unions play a vital role in ensuring fairness and equity in the workplace. And the right to form and join trade union allows employees to collectively address grievances and negotiate a better terms of employment and also advocate for improved working conditions. The right to manage trade union highlights the importance of organized leadership and effective administration as stated or supported by Administration Section 4 of the Industrial Relations Act 1967. Additionally, the right to operate free from employer control safeguards the independence of unions and enabling its employees to voice their concerns without fear of interference. Thank you.